Welcome. It is the... Oh, I realise I haven't turned one of my lights on, which is why it's so dark in the room. Would you mind turning that on? It's probably going to blind me just as I go live. Yep. Whoa! Hello! Let me just fix up my camera settings. I was wondering why it was so dark in here today. I mean, it's a little bit overcast outside, but it's not that bad. Hi to everyone. Hello, welcome. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Karen. Bluey's Creations, Phoenix, Diane, Cook, Narelle, Donna, Jan, Deep Brooklyn, Trisha, Charmaine, Kathleen, Mummy K Plans. Hello, Sherry. Caroline, Yvonne, Laura, Vicky. Hello, Echo. Awesome. Oh. Found the issue. Thank you so much. Hi. Welcome everyone. Thank you. Yes, this is my lounging dress. I'm glad you like it. It's pretty sad I didn't have time to get changed. So today's fashion is a brand new makeup, which I've never used before, which is why it took so long, and lazy hair and lazy dress. Hi to everyone. Welcome. I have so much to show you today, probably because we didn't have our live last week and we've had so much arriving. I'm a few minutes late because, well, I would probably be late for my own funeral, let's be honest, but also because we had a courier drop off some goodies which Michael is currently unpacking right behind my camera, and I'm getting very excited about it because I haven't seen them in person yet. We have, I believe Michael is going to be dropping in a little bit later. So I might come back and do a general update with him once he's ready, unless he wants to come and do it now.
Let's do it now.
Let's do it now. Okay. Let me jump over to, where's Michael's little...
Hang on.
Okay. Before we jump into Michael's update, and I'm thinking he might be bringing over some goodies.
Yep.
Ooh. What you doing?
Just looking for my drink. Hang on.
Now, I'm just letting you know that I had a lot of goodies to show for Fears today, so it's quite long. The video is very long. I also have some... I flicked through. I've been working on the Luxe inserts, which is why they are late. There has been a big update in those. So I'm going to walk you through all of those. And here comes Michael. Don't break any of the things.
It's all right.
Okay. Bend. Where are you going to sit? On that side.
Mixing it up.
He's not so sunburnt this week. Hello. You should probably take them out of their packets.
Hang on.
Let me look.
No.
Hi.
Hello, everybody.
First, you should probably update everybody on shipping, because I've been noticing that there are some posts in the group which I need to delete. Sorry, no shipping posts in the group.
Oh yeah, just be patient, because I have to do customer service and shipping stuff and tax stuff. And tax stuff I have to do, otherwise the government will shut us down.
Yeah, we got to do that next week. So you don't.
Yeah, we do. So every time I see a request that comes through about shipping, it stops me from actually shipping something, and it makes it go slower. And one person sends a request about shipping, and it makes everybody go slower. So if you want to be that guy, then keep posting about shipping, and I'll keep responding and taking extra time.
Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy. Otherwise, be patient. I promise everything is shipping.
But where are you up to on shipping? Like, in terms of, is it all the orders from last week are gone, or most of the orders from last week are gone?
Yeah.
So just so they have a rough idea.
So there's a problem which we've spoken about a couple of times around tracking numbers and how they get issued to us. Australia Post doesn't play ball at all. And DHL have changed the way that instead of giving us the tracking number immediately, it takes like a week until we get the tracking number. So really the fulfilled or unfulfilled status in the storefront means nothing.
You can move over a little if you want.
Thank you.
I gave you a bit more space.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Other than it means that I've eventually gotten to it and been able to put the tracking number in against your order. But mostly stuff's getting tracked on time. So yeah, that's good. Patience, y'all. That's correct. I like it.
The shipping is coming. It's all happening. It's just taking a while. And we've got so much heading out because we had the flash sale. And it's not an earring.
Could be.
Although.
Could be.
You can't see it because you've got your hand in the shadow.
Make sure you buy 2. What is it?
Oh my goodness, really? This is what I have to deal with, people. It's this one, which, okay, I'm not going to be able to completely focus on because, like, it has face detection on and it's where we're sitting. It's oh my gosh, it's so pretty! I haven't seen it yet. Distracted. Shiny. It's the Under the Stars charm that we're going to be selling with the
Under the Stars melody. When that eventually gets here.
When that gets here. And I know you've got more with that.
Hey, hold on. We'll get to that in a second. So that's shipping. I know there's a few people who are waiting for me to get back to you. I apologise for that. We'll get there as quickly as we can. And what else? Oh yeah. So I've seen a bit of chatter in the group about people going, prints and stuff aren't my thing for Theus. But I've seen the whole lot, and oh my god.
Well, they're about to see a whole big preview of it.
Oh, are they?
You know how you said, you were recording for so long?
You'll miss out. Yeah, Sam's like, I need the room for 10 minutes, and then an hour later she goes, you can come back now.
Listen.
How do I get stuff done? Don't even know. And here I am trying to watch the playoff game. Patrick Mahomes is being Patrick Mahomes, and Tom Brady versus Aaron Rodgers. Oh my god, it was awesome.
Anyway.
Yeah.
They're here to see pretty things, not hear about football.
You don't want to hear about football?
No.
Well,
come on.
Then they'll have something to talk to their husbands about.
Yeah. We're here to talk about pretty things,
not
football.
All right.
I'll keep him on track, people.
Hang on. Moment, please.
Hi, Natasha. It's so pretty. What are you doing? Oh, he's putting it on because it's a magnetic charm. It's so pretty! The charm, not you.
Oh.
Oh, you're pretty too.
Thanks.
You're a pretty wife.
Thanks.
It's so good. Wow, it's massive.
That's what she said.
Hey.
Can't help myself.
Well, there goes our kid rating. Gimme.
Oh, there was 2 magnets.
There was 2. Oh, did they put 2 on that in that size? Awesome. Well, that's not going anywhere.
So these are a magnetic charm, and
can't really see it. I'm gonna have to take photos and share. It's so pretty. On it, it says "Beautiful, not broken," and this is one of the ones where you show them that, and I'll bring this up. I don't know if you can even see it.
And this is another earring, I guess.
It's not an earring. It's a charm.
I don't even know how to make it.
Oh, Laura lives in Tampa, where the is that Buccaneers?
Yeah, where the Bucks are. Yeah, I want to. No, I don't know what I want. First time anyone's been to a home Super Bowl, or they've hosted the Super Bowl rather. That's pretty cool. I'm very excited for Tampa Bay.
Tampa? Isn't it Tampa?
Well, it's Tampa Bay, but Tom Brady's playing for them, so Tampa Bay.
Look at how pretty that looks on there.
And they've got Ndamukong Suh on the defense. He's a monster.
Let me see. You didn't show me. I
Mike
see.
Evans and Gronk's playing. All stars.
It's so pretty. It turned out so nice. It's so good.
Yeah. So we're just waiting on.
So these are mine.
We're waiting on one more component for our Sakura bits and pieces, and
kind of important.
A very important piece. Tracking's not. Oh yeah, 2 components. We're waiting on the washies and the interiors.
The interiors?
Yeah. Sam's a fan.
I love it.
Yeah. Plus, you could
see. I get just as excited.
You could attach them to a pair of sleepers, I guess, and make it earrings.
Well, you could. They'd be a bit heavy.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess some people wear them, like bigger ones of that.
Yeah.
They're so nice. Okay, sorry. They're pretty. Actually, true story. For Christmas, I bought Christmas earrings and turned them into charms for my planner because they worked.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
True story.
Okay.
Yeah. I've just seen somebody's rooting for Kansas City. Me too. I want to see Mahomes in the Super Bowl again. I think that'd be good.
Sorry, focus.
For the live in 2 weeks' time, just expect to hear me doing lots of yelling in the background.
Is that Super Bowl time?
Super Bowl weekend, baby.
Okay. What else you got to share with the people? What about?
Oh yeah, sorry. I was talking about the Sakura Melody release. So we're waiting on a couple of things to arrive before we can finish those. We had originally planned to put the sale on the 29th, so Friday of this week, but I don't think the stars have aligned and we're still waiting on too many things.
No.
So it'll probably be the Friday after that.
Yeah.
Which is February the 5th, I guess. Ooh, it's going to be a busy day, February the 5th.
Why?
Because there's a couple of indie things and there's a Lachlan thing and there's a you thing.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff. Anyway, it'll probably be Friday the 5th. That the Sakura Melody and all the fixins will go on sale. And as you can see, they look pretty cool.
Yeah, so the charms will be released when the Melody gets released, so that way that you can add them all to your cart and get them shipped all in one go instead of having smaller carts and having to pay for shipping. And not just that, but myself, I like it when you get everything all in one go and you get to decorate your whole planner all in one lot. So,
yeah. So we think that'll be ready to go around February the 5th.
Yeah.
You mentioned UK shipping.
Yeah, because I'm sure they'll want an update, but I don't think there is one.
I don't think there is one. I know that boxes have started landing in the UK. I still really don't know what's going to happen. Whether you'll get charged customs or they'll send them back or what. We'll find out.
We don't know. We're just as new to this as you guys are, so we're working on it. We're doing our best. Anything else? That's Super Bowl. Is the 5th Super Bowl weekend? Is that why you said there's a lot on?
No, the 5th is the Friday of Super Bowl weekend. Yeah. Super Bowl is the 7th, which is the 8th for us. Well, the thing was reconnecting. I was wondering whether we're going to
drop out.
Oh,
my internet's a bit flaky.
Our internet's being flaky again today.
Yep. What's a small cart? Exactly. Mm-hmm.
So that's
most relatable comment.
That's about all. I think. Yeah, that's all. Unless anyone's got questions for me, will there be more Sakura kits available in the Melody releases? Yes, there will.
But not the additional papers, right? Didn't we sell out of those?
I reckon for Sakura, I produced extra.
Oh. Good thinking.
Sometimes smarter than I look. Other times, not so much.
So there you go. Yes, they will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's that.
Yeah.
Oh, and we're getting very close to being able to show you some more weekly kits too, but probably not till... What?
Nothing?
Probably not till late Feb. All right. Thanks, everybody. You didn't come to see me, you came to see her. So, what's that?
It's definitely not a weekly kit. That's definitely not a weekly kit either. I can bring the thunder.
Can ya? Can you just?
Look how pretty they look. I've started commandeering some of our booklets so that I can play and show you all and get all excited.
Hey, is that Blossom?
It is. Doesn't it look pretty? Doesn't it look gorgeous?
Yeah. So I reckon that my production team are going to have the Sakura and the Blossom weekly packs ready to go when the Sakura Melodies go. So just make sure you've got that available too. I think... Oh, we have enough for both, yeah. Yeah. Awesome. All right, that's it for me.
They're not digital kits. They're like...
They're the weeklies.
Weekly kits. Yeah. Also, we had a question about the price tag for the larger Melody. Let's see if I can bring that up.
No,
we're still working on it.
I've got my slide ruler out and my calculator and all those kind of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. We want to make sure that it's the right price.
Yeah. Because they are a great deal heavier
they're more expensive, but we also don't want to make them that much more expensive. So we're just trying to work out what we include and what we don't include and those kind of things to manage the price.
You can't show us those until they're ready to sell. Otherwise, we are like 5-year-old children will ask every day, are we there yet?
Yeah, we understand.
This is true. They're not too far off.
We understand.
Yeah. Hilarious. Michael is looking around for something else to steal the thunder with. Mm-hmm.
I got stuff.
Do you?
Yeah.
We have. I'm about to steal the thunder with Fierce, so good luck.
Yeah,
That's gorgeous.
I know. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Righto. I'm golden. I'm gonna go and watch the Chiefs and Bills rumble in Kansas.
And pack orders and answer customer service.
I need my computer, but sure.
No, you've got an iPad.
What do you think I'm going to be watching the football on? The kids won't let me use the TV.
Use the TV upstairs.
I can't pack orders then.
Do customer service.
Oh my gosh.
See?
So complicated.
Always advocating for customer service.
Bye, everybody.
Don't sit there.
I know, I'm going to move. Hang on.
Okay, let's do the shuffle. Okay. All right. Let me just make sure this is all set up. What are you doing?
Getting my stuff.
In my light? My light. Oh. Okay, so let's get that focused. There we go. Okay. I beat him to it today. I did. And because I've got something even better, I have... Is this the right one? Nope. Let's try something else. Let's chat Fierce. Fierce is... Woo! Well, Fierce is fierce, right? I am embracing the fierce. I've got my bold, more red lipstick on today. I don't normally go this red, so thank you so much to everybody who left a comment. I am fully embracing this kit. So I am very much normally a pink person. I mean, shock. It's so hard to tell. Hello. But this kit has, I get a lot of requests to do something that's not pink, to do something that can be used of more of a masculine side, although this works for both sides. It works for everything. So look, I am going to stop talking. I am going to flick you over to the pre-record video just to let you know it is a long one because it is a full flip through of everything that we have. And we don't have the washi yet or the mystery item. Oh my gosh, the mystery item. If you got excited about this, you are going to be even more excited about the Fierce Charm. Oh my gosh, the Fierce bonus mystery item, which I did not just give away. Anywho, let's get to our video. Hopefully I'm going to press the right button. Enjoy our Fierce preview. Let's run through the Luxe inserts. So I've made a little bit of a change this month. This is in my planner. So my planner is getting nice and chunky. And I do have it in the cover normally, but I've taken it out for this video. So this is the dated Luxe for the B6 wide. So I'll run you through. There are a few blank pages and things like that because this is my design proof. They won't be there obviously in the final Luxe version. So some of the things have stayed, things like this, the watercolored splashed quote inside, because I really love that as a nice calming way to enter your planner. We've then got the monthly view, which has stayed. We've tidied up the formatting a little bit, kept the really nice border. This is one of my favorite things that I love about looking at the month view, so that's not going anywhere. And neat and tidied these up, made it a little bit more obvious where the days of the week, the dates are, made them a little bit bigger, and made things a little bit more neater. Next up, the month ahead. You may have seen my preview of this on Instagram, so that you can sort of write down and mind map just a few ideas first before writing it into the bottom parts below. Now, these are actually 1.5 standard wide in every single size, so you'll notice they don't all sit the same, but that's so that you can use. Welcome to our very first preview of our Fierce kit. Now this kit is bold, it is strong, it is fierce, and I can pretty much guarantee that you are going to love this.
I've had so much fun putting this together. It was definitely inspired by the Wild and Free kit, which we did a long time ago. I think it was December or January 2018. It was a while ago. So it's a different take on that kit, but we've got some gorgeous animals to bring this kit to life. Now, I don't have all the products here today, but I do have the quote cards, the standard stickers, the additional stickers, the welcome card, die cut stamps, the standard papers, the specialty papers, and the additional paper pack. And I've also spent some time putting together a few previews of what they would look like in one of our inserts, just to give you a few ideas. For those people who are thinking that it may not be their cup of tea, I can guarantee you that you're going to find some love within this kit. Okay, so this first part is the welcome card, and I am strong, bold, fierce and brave, hear me roar. And this is Sierra, totally encapsulating what our kit is all about. We hope that you find your inner fierce with this kit, a constant reminder that you are strong, courageous and fearlessly authentic, which is, you know, we really wanted to do a nice, strong kit. As you know, a lot of our kits lately have been about celebrating who you are, and this is definitely another side of that. So I'm going to go through these die cuts first because there are a fair few of them. So we've got our main girl, Sierra, and we've got a gorgeous giraffe. I did see that somebody was asking if we were going to have giraffes. Yes, we do. Aren't they stunning? They're so tall. Hello. And then we have a world map. We've actually got two versions of the world map. So, and they're facing two different ways. So, depending on which way you want to use it. We've got a mix of, so this kit is a mix of, you've got your animals in it, you've got these gorgeous wildflower florals, and then you've got this fashion side of it too. And there's a little hint of travel in there as well. So there's a whole bunch of different sides to this kit, and you'll see more as we flick through. So we've got the suitcase. I'll just put these under here. That flower, which I just showed you. A gorgeous bag. Some heels. I wish I could walk in those heels. A camera. A whole bunch of these little flowers. I wanted to make sure that there was a lot of these for decorating. So there's a whole bunch of them in there. There's another one. A flask. It's a wreath / welcome plate if you want to put it on the front of your planners. We've got the lion, the elephant. I love this elephant. He's so cool. A map of the world, and I was born to be fierce. So they are the die cuts. Then we have let's run through the quote cards and then we'll go through the standard stickers. So, be your own kind of fierce, lead the pack, hear me roar, have the courage to be yourself, determined to rise, and bold, brave and fearless. And then we've got, that's one of the papers in the standard kit. So I'll show you that shortly. So that's the quote cards. And the standard stickers. So we've got this fearlessly authentic. We've got one of the birds, a couple of the animals. We've got this stamp of one of the animals, and I love the eyes on that tiger. The map, hear me roar, and this gorgeous divider down there, some florals, and of course our main girl. We've got these gorgeous trees, explore today, the camera with the photos, the envelope to write letters, the suitcase, some really cute little paw prints, the camera, and the animals again. This page we've got our packaging sticker and a couple of icons. We've got so this was in that new format that we introduced last month. We've got the sticky notes, the splashes, and the to-do lists, the flags, and a whole bunch of quotes down the bottom. And then we have our circle dots, the Monday through Sunday, fierce, our folding sticker, and this sticker here is actually the preview of next month's kit. I'll show you that at our next live. Now, I'm going to show you this again because a few people do miss out on how to do this, but basically these stickers are already perforated, so it's really nice and simple. So you've just got to fold that over to the second perforation and then fold that back on top. And then, go nice and slowly with it because they're a sticker, so they're exceptionally sticky and hard to, once you put it down, it's very hard to pull apart. So that's the standard stickers. Now the stamp set. The stamp set I wanted you to be able to make your own patterns with. So these, they fit right in next to each other. So you can tile this pattern and then you can add in this pattern wherever you need. And then if you're using all three together, I've also put in a couple of the little rosettes separately so that if you need to add in little bits and pieces in between your pattern, you can do that. I've also got a whole bunch of the silhouettes of the animals, Fierce at the top, our main girl, and that way you can create your own scenery with your stamps. I think this stamp set is a really cool one and I can't wait to see what you're going to make with it. The standard papers, and then, yeah, we'll just standard papers. So the standard papers, oh, it's got glitter on it from the, it's got some foil on it from the vellum, sorry, the acetate. So this one is my favorite. It is such a gorgeous paper and it's so much more gorgeous in real life. The tones in it and the fact that it's a matte black is a really gorgeous. And then it's got that golden Sahara sort of color behind it, which is just stunning. We've then got the paw prints in the mud with that sort of muddy background behind. And then the last one is that gorgeous scene with that line and the birds on there with the black or the dark charcoal behind. I shouldn't say black because they're not, I don't like to blacken out things completely. So they're like a deep dark charcoal. So that's our standard, where's the other one? Can't find it. There's our standard papers. Now the additional, sorry, not the additional papers, the vellum and the acetate. I really love this pattern this month and it took me a while to make, but it's so worth it. So we've got the vellum, which is that pattern, but with a, so it's on the vellum, so it's slightly see-through. And then the acetate basically layers over the top. So it's not exactly off, but if you line it up and then cut it, you will be able to get it straight over the top. And it just adds a really nice zing to that pattern in the background. Okay, the additional stickers and the additional papers. Once again, we're having our additional sticker subscription. So, and I will run you through what that includes. So, and this is the additional sticker pack as well. So, the main girl, and she's got, oh my gosh, I'm trying to think, leopard? I always get it wrong. I get them confused. We've got a camera with the photos and our wildflowers and our divider down the bottom and a whole bunch of paw prints. And we have our next character who she is gorgeous and I feel like I need to buy these jeans. True story, I was never big into leopard print. It's been a development as of the past 6 months. So I'm all new to animal print myself and I am definitely feeling this kit because of it. We've then got these little photos and then I've got a bigger version of them as well, the cameras and the maps. And she's also got her camera there as well. And then we have our third person there who is holding the most gorgeous little cub, and we've got a whole bunch of animals and paw prints in there too. This page is so much fun to design with. I absolutely love this page, especially with all the paw prints. It's so much fun to play with in your planner. Then the next page is much more fashion focused. So we've got the suitcases, the purse, we've got a little phone there, and the books, the closed melody planner, the Fierce shirt, the Happy Mail, some hot drink mugs, and the globe and the camera, and just some other goodies in there too, and then a little lay flat of the main girl's outfit. The next page we've got some florals, and then I had to do my take on the Ray Dunn mugs with Fierce, Wild, Brave, Bold, and Lead, which is definitely the main themes throughout this kit. And then we've got the Explore Today coupons and the books with the flowers on the front of them. Next up, we've got the wreath. I think that was the word I was thinking of earlier and I forgot it. And these are upside down, but they're the corners as well. So you've got like a luggage travel version, and then you've got like a photo and floral version over there. A whole bunch of florals and 2 different long dividers as well. Now this page has gone under a bit of a review after I made those spelling mistakes last month, so it's all been fixed. And these top, I think it's to here, has they're more about the kit, whereas these are more general ones, and these are really fun to use as well. And then we've got the heart markers, mini stickers as well. We've got 2 of our little yay stickers, the open planners, so the open melodies. I really want to make this melody. As I said, this is totally like not my normal color scheme. I'm normally way into pinks, but this I've had so much fun with. We've got plain papers and then the papers inside the envelopes, which gives you a lot of nice space to write in, and then you can decorate using stickers on top of the envelopes as well. Now these, I'm going to pull these 2 up together because they are just, the boxes this month are so fun. So we've got our flat lays at the top, and then we've got our 4 standard size boxes, and then our 2 doubles. Remember once again that these are cut, so that way that you can use them in the smaller sized boxes as well, or compile them together and get double boxes in there. Now next up we have our I guess colored basics. I've got to start naming all these things so I know what to call them. We've got slightly bigger post-it notes than what was in the first lot. I don't know about you, but I find these really versatile to use. I find them really easy when I'm designing and wanting to put a highlight in my week. And then we've got circle dots. Now this month I did it a little bit differently to the Sakura kit. I've actually colored inside so that the dots, cut inside the color so that the dots, I hope you can see that, so that the dots are full colored and there's no white outline. So I have been playing around with that a little bit. So one of the reasons why we want you to be subscribed for 2 kits is because as I have a play with designs and things like that while things settle down into a new design. And then this here is, there's actually 4 stickers here. Hopefully you can see them, they're little flags in there as well. You're going to notice that there's going to be a few blocky spots in the sections where it has these plain colored designs, and the reason why I do that is so that you can have more stickers. It might look a little bit ugly on the page, but it means that you get so much more. These date dots or date squares, I've changed this month. I've made the background colored, and they change so much. I can't wait to show you in the mock-ups that I've done, because this makes such a big difference. They just look absolutely stunning. We then have our trackers. I had such a great response to our trackers, so of course they're staying. You've got 1 to match each of the 4 main colors from the kit. So that's 4 weeks worth of trackers. And yeah, this is just, it's just really topped off our kit perfectly. Then the week, so down here we've got, this was a little bit of an odd cut, so I do apologize. We've got these are actually how am I going to do this? There we go. They are a flag with the to-do list at the bottom. And then in the corner, we've got these top flags as well. So there's 4 of them there. And we've got our Monday through Sunday plus the weekend and a whole bunch of splashes and boxes as well. Now, they are in the 4 main colors of the kit. And then we go on to our minis. So our minis this month are adorable. Our 4th mini is the gorgeous little cub, and we've got our gorgeous strong girl there. We've got our other character there. Our next girl is there, and she is absolute, like, I am just in awe of these characters these month. They are just strong, and I just can't get enough of these 2. So one of my favorite stickers to use are the Friends stickers, and I use them whenever I'm catching up with people. And yeah, I'm just, that one is too cute. So I guess you could also use that if you've got a vet appointment or anything like that as well. And of course all of our functional minis and our theme minis. So that's the stickers. And then next up, papers. Okay, so the additional papers. Now with the additional paper pack, you get a 2nd copy of the vellum and acetate and these 6 papers. So I'm just going to run you through them. So we've got a wildflower floral on this gorgeous, it's like a really light, it's showing up more bright on my screen, but it is like a really muted colored, almost like a light caramel color. And then we have the like Savannah, if I use that the right word, washi strips with this gorgeous sandy color behind. And then last but not least, and probably one of my favorites, is the word layout with be your own kind of fierce, bold, brave and fearless, lead the pack. My heels are high like my standards. Attitude is everything. Fearlessly authentic, and a whole bunch of quotes from this kit. Determined to rise, taking back my power, change the world. So definitely this kit is all just about being strong, being glorious and being you. And I just realized I forgot to show the pen. Here is the gorgeous pen this month. So it is a black barrel. Oops, sorry, I haven't gotten all the, it's gotten a bit dusty being at my desk. And it's a slightly shimmery, hopefully you can see that, black barrel. We've got the, let me pull this behind so that it can focus on there. You've got the black and the golden gems in there as well, and all crystals, and then you've got Planners Anonymous on the tip, and of course it's in gold hardware. So this pen is perfectly matched to this kit. So as I mentioned, I don't have the washi or the bonus item. I think you're going to love them both. The washi is one of my favorites, so I can't show that just yet, but I will as soon as I get it. Oh, and the other thing I was going to show, so I've just grabbed one of our booklets and put together a few pages just to show how, just to give you a few ideas. Now, as you can see, I've used the colored squares to mark out my month, and what I've done here is I've used these circle dots as like a code, and then I've put down the bottom what the code will be. So for example, the black ones will be like me going to karate, and these ones will be Lachlan's therapy, and these ones will be Lachlan's other therapy, and things like that. So it's really easy for me to, at a really quick glance, have a look at what's going on and how busy I am. And then obviously, as I've got other different appointments, I add those in. And now I've added in a few other layered stickers down the bottom, and these are some of those words, so I've layered those on top, put in some of those photos, got our one of our gorgeous girls there, and put an important down the side, and I'll write a quote in there as well. Now onto the week. So as you can see, you've got that double box there. We've got this week with our to-do lists, and I've used here, if you can be brave, if you can be anything, be brave. We've got our yay, and this gorgeous sidebar as well. So these are just some ideas on how to use the kit. I want to do these more often. I actually put these together pretty much every month when I'm making sure that my cuts are exactly as I want them and my design is how I want them. So I'm going to start showing this as part of the preview, just to give you all some examples of how great these kits really are and how versatile they are. And of course, if you're creating as well, I mean, these are just my ideas. So I'm always in awe of the ideas that other people have using my kits. Because it's, you know, everybody thinks so differently, and it's so beautiful to get that variety. So with this one, I've used the date covers, but with this one, I've actually used the square, days of, or dates, and put them in the top part. So, and I've got be you, be fearless, and I've got the animal there with the paw prints. I told you I loved using the paw prints, and then there's that that divider there, and I always have a planning day with my girls from overseas on Thursdays, so it's my little planner day, and I'll write the day, what week it is at the top there, and then put in all the things that I need to track. I think that was the last one. Oh no, we got one more. So this one I went with more the monochromed page, so in the additional sticker kit, where it's got each individual page, because I wanted to see how much fun I could have with that. Now normally I put like the washi at the top and at the bottom, but as you know, the washi hasn't arrived yet. So I've put one of the girls down the bottom. She really is my favorite. And we've got so this time I've used a double box, but I haven't used the extended part off to the side, and I've split them out. Important, hear me roar, this. And I've got a whole bunch of the minis and the flat lays. Attitude is everything. So yeah, I hope you've liked, I think that's the last one I've got. Yep, I started on another one but didn't finish it. I hope you liked that little preview, some ideas, and the preview of the kit. So hopefully next week I'll have the rest of the kit and I can show it all off to you then. Thank you so much for watching.
Welcome back. Sorry about the issues that I had with rolling onto that camera. Sorry, onto that preview. I did have a fair few questions come through relating to this kit, so I'm going to answer as many as I can. I've got my scroll working now. Firstly, thank you so much for sharing the love with what you feel on this kit, even with some people who originally said that this wasn't their thing, and I get that because traditionally it's not my thing either, but as you saw, I had a field day on creating those layouts. It was so nice to see that you still loved the kit, and I think sometimes that's a good thing about challenging us to break out of, what our that sort of one theme of our planner. The Sorry, it's still school holidays here. They go back later this week. The other thing is, if it's not your thing, it's a really great kit to create cards with, to gift to other people, that sort of thing as well. Our internet does keep dropping in and out, so I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stay connected. It just keeps dropping out for a couple of seconds though. Okay, let me just bring up a couple of the questions that I'd already moved away from my computer, because I try and answer as many as I can while people are typing. Karen brought up a comment about it's fantastic to see how many functional stickers that we've managed to fit on all those pages. Yeah, and look, it's something that I'm constantly updating. So next month's stickers, so the next kit after Fierce, which I'm not going to preview today, it has been changed slightly again, because those pages I mean, while that solo colored page isn't new, the way that I've put in the to-do trackers and things like that is. So I'm trying to get more out of those sheets. So there's a lot more coming with that too. Okay, so do we sell the pens separately? No, we do not. They're only available in the kit. So if you want the pen, you need to buy at least the standard planner kit. And yeah, the sayings on that paper, they really do have so much potential, and it really is a reminder about your inner strength and your inner fears. I'll take 14 of those pens. Yes, they are gorgeous. Loving the additional papers. So glad I added those to the subscription. Yes. I would love a Fierce Melody too. So if there's enough love, and if enough people purchase the kit or stay subscribed for this kit or subscribe for the kit, then it's definitely something that's already on our radar. I had in my mind exactly how I wanted to make it. So that folding sticker is exactly what it would look like. And it is gorgeous. What else? Sammy, is there a chance of coming out with an official PA pen case? I did look at them. I looked at them for a considerable amount of time. I would say last year. It was like the year before. But they're very expensive, and for us to get them in, and then I was worried that with how cheap it can be to get pen cases elsewhere, that I would get all this stock in and then nobody would buy them, and then we'd be stuck with them. It's really hard because we get hit with more shipping here and more taxes here and things like that. So it's very hard for us to be competitive on things like pen cases that aren't styled with a theme. Pages. And I'm so glad that you love those boxes. When I made them, I was like, Okay. Are you going to make those TNs about? So I'm guessing you're talking about the melody, but then you've gone, I know that you include some with the melody. Martha, could you just maybe rewrite that a different way, because my brain isn't working, or somebody fill me in on what she's trying to say. I think it's more me. Can you use the numbers on those days? So yeah, I think you were talking about the layouts, like these layouts. Yes, so that space there is, you can put the circle dots in. I just completely forgot to do it. Not liked, loved. I love it, Phoenix. Thank you so much. I love the Safari kit, Fierce. And yeah, this kit was very much inspired from the Wild and Free kit, but it's a very different take on it. But there's some elements that are the same. So it's the focus on the animals, the paw prints, the characters pulling inspiration from those animals, all that sort of stuff. So there are very much ties, and you've got the scene too. So there are very much ties into the old Wild and Free kit, which was hugely popular, into this new kit. I saw, oh, thank you. Sorry, that was based on, you outdid yourself, Sammy. And look, kits that don't have a lot of pink are really challenging for me to design. So, and not just to design, to use. I struggle to use outside my planner is very pink. Like you're going to see it in the upcoming video / the video I accidentally previewed. My planner is Sakura, so it's very pink, it's purples, that's very much my range of I love. And I do definitely come out of that range. You know, Books and Botanicals was very green heavy. I struggle with greens, and blue heavy, and I still love blues. But yeah, this kit is definitely more neutrals, very much out of my comfort zone. But having said that, I loved playing with it. It was so much fun. And I loved putting it together. I love hearing the kids. It shows, Lockie was just, while the video was playing, I think he was being a horse, really, really loud. So, he's upstairs now playing in his room. Hi, Dee! Would love a fierce melody. I really want to make one. So tell everybody about the fierce kit. The more subscriptions that we get, the more likely we are to do a melody on this kit. And thank you. Yeah, I'll try not to. It's just a gut reaction to apologize, but I love hearing them, especially Lockie, because we were told he would never talk. So, and my regulars, I talk about him a lot. Okay, so let me just hide that comment. Now the next thing I want to chat about is, where is it? Let me bring up the Sakura, because I want to have a quick chat. So the inserts, the subscriber exclusive. So I've put up everything except for the inserts, and I'm going to show you why. I sort of started to show it earlier accidentally. I don't know how it's going to go when I bring the video back up, but we'll see. It's because I'm updating the inserts. I'm going to do you a relatively quick flick through. I'll answer some questions afterwards and also in the chat, but I hope you enjoy the changes. I'm just tidying up the changes today and then rolling it out. There's 13 sizes, so I have to roll them across all the different sizes and make sure each of the measurements are absolutely perfect, down to like 1/10 of a millimeter, to make sure that the stickers all work. So here we go. Enjoy.
Let's run through the Luxe inserts. So I made a little bit of a change this month. This is in my planner. So my planner is getting nice and chunky, and I do have it in the cover normally, but I've taken it out for this video. So this is the dated Luxe for the B6 wide. So I'll run you through. There are a few blank pages and things like that, because this is my design proof. They won't be there obviously in the final Luxe version. So some of the things have stayed, things like this, the watercolored splashed quote inside, because I really love that as a nice calming way to enter your planner. We've then got the monthly view, which has stayed. We've tidied up the formatting a little bit, kept the really nice border. This is one of my favorite things that I love about looking at the month view, so that's not going anywhere. And neat and tidied these up, made it a little bit more obvious where the days of the week, the dates are, made them a little bit bigger, and made things a little bit more neater. Next up, the month ahead. You may have seen my preview of this on Instagram, so that you can sort of write down and mind map just a few ideas first before writing it into the bottom parts below. Now these are actually 1.5 standard wide in every single size, so you'll notice they don't all sit the same, but that's so that you can use our stickers in them if you don't want to use one of those boxes. Which I also think I showed on Instagram in one of my previews. And this side I've gotten rid of I think it was the word of the month. Not everybody uses a word a month. But I've kept the splash there if you just want to write something quick to bring your focus for that month. Now the weeks, this has changed since that one. So I've got a preview of it here. And this is one that I've actually already designed out. So the weekly view, so this is dated, so it's actually got the date squares already printed on there, but in the non version it won't have that date square or that square there at all. It'll just be a blank space. We've got our 3 spots there, and I've made these slightly taller so that you can get more in. There is space at the top and bottom, so you've got a space for your skinny washi at the top, and if you do decide to use the date headers, which are in our kit, which you can still use, you will still be able to fit this skinny washi at the top. The same format, so I like to have my week in one row together and then my weekend together. And then we've also added in quotes on each week. So beautiful, not broken is the quote for this week. And the dated version also has the 1 to 7. So whatever the days are of that week through. So now I've just, this is how I do my tests to make sure that I'm really enjoying my layouts, and my stickers is I'll lay it all down and make sure that it all fits really nice and neatly. So that's an example of the weekly layout. I'm going to flick through the others because they are older versions which didn't make the cut. And then we've got our middle spread. So for anybody who's using a booklet, I always found that when I was using a booklet, it would always open up to the middle. So that's the reason why I've got such a gorgeous double page spread for the middle part of the booklet. That's a weekly view. And then we've gone to a grid layout, and my grids, actually you can't see it on these, but on that weekly view, but it does have a grid in each of the boxes. The grids are super faint, so they're not going to detract from your design over the top. They're just slight guidelines there for you. So the next one is one of the quotes plus one of our dividers, and once again it's got that really light grid there too. The next page, now I've moved this from the theme.grid because I'm making some changes to that too, into the Luxe inserts, and I've colored it up as well. So there's a space here for you to write down. So maybe you're doing a challenge for the month, like a lettering challenge or a doodle challenge, or you want to write down a couple, like a memory for the month. It's up to you. There are so many different ways you can use this. I just felt like it fit more within the Luxe inserts than in the theme.grid, which I'm going to be turning into more of like a smash book. So keep an eye on that space. Next is our things to do. I've just updated the colors on this page. There has been one big change as well. So I've been putting, and I forgot to mention it back here, but I've got the watercolor splashes moved from the side. It's moved into the middle on these ones. I'm still just finalizing where it's going to go on the booklet versions because some of them don't have space in the middle. But there's definitely still that watercolor splash throughout the middle of each, on each spread. So it's not just a plain black and white spread. Where was I? And so you can see here we've got the papers have been used as like a washi through the middle. Next up is brand new. This took me so long to do. So I hope that you love it. Stay on track. So you may have noticed a big focus is in my inserts is to create goals for yourself. So I bought back the trackers because I wanted to really, help you to achieve those goals. So write your goal here. And for every day that you go through, you can either put the, I need to check, but I think that the circle stickers do fit in here. Although you probably won't have enough. Or you could just cross them off or do little smiley faces or little hearts. And there's a whole bunch of them there. So hopefully you won't run out. And then what I've done is one this way so that you can write down the different things that you want to track if you need to actually write details in there too. So I'm going to be using this ones for medications and weight loss and things like that as well. So that way I can really keep an easy track on it from a overview page. Next up, one line a day. This is not going anywhere. So many people love this page. This is one of my favorites. Just a little, and you can write a quote or a memory or just anything really. There is so many different ways to use this. Next up, the looking back page has also changed. So this was like a revisit your goals, and it still is. So what helped you work towards your goals? What have you done differently if you're given the chance? What are you most proud of? And any last thoughts? That hasn't changed much, but I've kept this relatively blank. So I've got like a feature artwork down there, and I've got the really light grid there. And it says, in the space opposite, take a month to reflect on what really mattered. Share your happiest moments and memories of the day. of your favorite day. So that's there for you to, you can stick photos on it or stickers or just write or whatever takes your fancy. So I thought that was a really nice way to sort of finalize off the month. And then there's the back cover. So I hope you've loved that little flip through too. I will be rolling these out to all the other sizes and releasing them as soon as possible. They'll definitely be up by the end of this week. I hope you've enjoyed this little preview. Let's run through the Luxe inserts. So I made a little bit of a change this month. This is in my planner.
Okay, so that was the preview on the Luxe insert. Sorry, I don't know why it started playing again. It must have been on a loop. So I quickly jumped in before it got any further. Thank you so much for all your comments. It was so lovely to chat with you all about all the page changes and everything like that. And I'm so glad that you love the trackers. Oh, trying to get those to fit on a page, especially because they also need to fit into a pocket. So I'm not sure if on the pocket I'm going to be able to have the long one as well, but I'm going to try. I will do my absolute best. They might be tiny little spaces to write in. And the internet's gone down, so I don't know if this is going to be coming through. So there are only a couple more things to go. Please send through your questions. If you have any, sorry, I'm just checking to see if our internet's going to go back on. Two more main things that I do want to talk about. Oh, Diane, the Luxe does come in the classic size. The Luxe comes in 13 different sizes, definitely includes the Luxe. The classic. The best thing about it is, am I still connected? The best thing about it is that if there's like portrait, because the Luxe is quite tall, then it makes the artwork, the pages, the artwork fit to the classic size. Okay, so how would you use the Polaroid page in the Luxe? So I use those for like a daily doodle or a what was the other thing? I was using it for like a letter writing challenge. At one point, that was just a few things that I was doing. The internet's back on. Hopefully there was enough in the stream that I haven't dropped out. So that's another thing. Yes, I am hoping that these inserts will be up this week. Now that I've finalized the design, I just need to copy them across the 13 different sizes. So two other things that I wanted to do this week, which is Rhoda, one of our wonderful stylists, has run a competition in our group with a card layout. Please make sure to join in on the fun with that, because she has an amazing prize, which I believe is the Planner Babe kit. And so that make sure to follow the layout. Make sure to upload your completed card within those posts in the group. Secondly, we also have our stylist call out happening at the moment. Please, if you are interested, there's only so many days of that left. I think we're in a week to go, maybe. If not, I'll make it another week to go because I still need time to get through. I forgot to turn on the autoresponder. I have been receiving a bunch of emails of people applying. Please keep sending through. If you've already applied, don't apply again. But if you are thinking about applying, now is the time. Get in there, take the jump. You never know. I'm so excited to put this new team together and to start working together. It's going to be fantastic. Okay, Sakura is my first sub. Will I be able to get the Sakura Melody downloads at a subscriber price, or did I miss out? If you are still an active subscriber, so if you are a subscriber to Fierce, then yes, you will be able to. And if Sakura is your first sub, then you we have a 2-month minimum, so you will be subscribed to Fierce. So yes, that will give you access to the downloads and the subscriber pricing on the Melody release, which you really want because it's so much, there is so much of a discount in there. Have I thought about creating a whole planner book that we could fill in once a month with our kits? Yes. I wanted to do this last year. Everything got very busy and I couldn't decide what size to go for. I mean, B6 is obviously the main size I was thinking about going, but I also wanted to do a classic size. And then it was like, well, I don't want to just do rings because, yeah. So yes, I have thought about it. It is something that I think about a lot and that I really want to do this year. A happy planner size on disc that would fit into one of your coming happy plan. Oh, okay, so it fits. I use the big discs, so not the classic discs, but the expanded discs, and it fit. With the tabs, it gets very tight on the end in terms of sizing, but it does fit. If you've just got classic discs in there, you'll have no problem at all. MW, I'm not going to go into details on that during the live, but Michael did do an update earlier saying that pretty much everything from last week has been shipped. It's just due to the way the tracking works, and the way we get our tracking numbers, we don't get them straight away from our suppliers. So that's why there's a delay in saying that they've shipped, even though they have. We have to wait for those. Otherwise, we have to enter every one in manually, and it is a nightmare. If you want more information, head back in this video to Michael's update. Do we still have time to do the video for the application? You don't actually have to do a video. It was just if you feel like it, do one. But I'll be checking YouTube's Instagram. So the main thing to apply is you definitely need to head onto our website. There's a link through Instagram or a link in our Facebook group, or if you go onto our main page, there's a link to stylists as well in the carousel. And the main thing you need to do is apply through there. So in that, I ask for your YouTube, your Instagram and all that. And I then check all your links out through there. And I get a feel for your style. And one thing I am looking for, which I really love, is after the pen. So I notice not a lot of people do after the pen. I completely understand it. I get nervous too. But I want to be showing more of people using their planners finished. Get writing in there. So yeah, so have as many projects, creations, and it doesn't have to be with our stuff. Obviously that's a bonus. If you don't have any of our stuff but you want to apply, you can still apply. I've been looking at some who use happy planners, B6, Bujos, everything, some card makers. Although Rhoda's a pretty good resident card maker. She's pretty amazing. There is not going to be a show and tell today, only because I had so many previews and this live is already past the 1 hour mark, which I really didn't want to go beyond, but I had half an hour's worth of videos. So not today, but that will be back next week, because next week's, we don't know if we're going to have the stock ready to preview for next week. So there will more than likely be a show and tell next week. Let me just check that there's no other questions before I log off. Next kit sneak note, you're going to have to wait till next week. I do that after the first. It is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun creating it. I think it's going to go down really well. Let me see. I think that's pretty much it. I think if I've missed your question, please just shout it out back at me. I'm having a quick scroll through. I think that's pretty much it. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for all the positive feedback on all the little changes we make. I'm always looking at the feedback that's given and not just that, but actually looking how people use our stickers and use our products. We want to create the best sub box that we possibly can, and definitely oh, there goes my camera. Okay, I'm going to say bye now, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.